It's time now for your midday edition for Wednesday, March 20th, 2024. I'm Deandrea Hamilton. The news is a Magnetic Media production.
How do I know if my area is scheduled for reclamation? A notice will be placed on the property, and that notice will also be published in the Gazette. The notice will tell you of the offense and the course of action that will be taken in the case of non-compliance with said notice. For more information, visit our website or follow our Facebook and Instagram social media pages, www.isutci.com.
Turks and Caicos Islands Governor Delini Daniel Selvaratnam is on the speakers list for the Northern Caribbean Security Summit, which opened this morning in Nassau at the British Colonial Hotel. This is the third convening of national security ministers and partners of the region, and others set to present on the theme advancing today's security strategies for a safer tomorrow are Usha Pitts, Chargé d'Affaires at the U.S. Embassy in the Bahamas, Bahamas National Security Minister Wayne Monroe, KC, and Chester Cooper, the Deputy Prime Minister of the Bahamas. The two-day conclave wraps up tomorrow. 5 law enforcement agencies working together brought in 95 illegal Haitian migrants found near French Key around 2 p.m. Tuesday, informed a police statement overnight. Among those participating in the interception, the Royal Bahamas Defense Force, the TCI Regiment, the Immigration and Border Force, and the Fisheries Maritime Resource Management Unit. By 6:15 p.m., the 82 males and 13 females were turned over to immigration. Commander of the Marine Unit, Everett Warwick, had strong words of warning to smugglers instigating these dangerous voyages and to those taking them, a reminder of the treachery of the trip. It's the 4th interception since Haiti entered a state of emergency for the Turks and Caicos. That's 325 illegal migrants detained in the past 11 days. It's the news that matters most. Magnetic Media. Century 21 Arishar Properties is your best resource for buying or selling any real estate in the Turks and Caicos Islands, whether it's a condo, house, villa, commercial property, or vacant land. Century 21 TCI can assist you with your real estate needs. No matter the sign, keep Century 21 Arishar Properties in mind. Call 649-941-7368 or email your friends at century21tci.com. Provo Water Company has introduced nightly restrictions in order to ensure a steady availability of water during the more peak hours of the day. The reason? High demand, explained the company in a letter to its clients. This will go on until the end of April, said Provo Water, and while they admit it is inconvenient, they also say it is a must. And customers will also experience reduced water pressure. Residents are incensed by this development and have taken to community groups and social media to express their outrage that the water company is asking them to go with little to no water for nearly 9 hours each night. Provo Water said the restrictions would be imposed from 9:30 p.m. to 6 a.m. in order to fill the Susie Turn tank, which supplies water to 2/3 of the island's demand. After 6.5 years, the House of Assembly of the Turks and Caicos will finally be moving back to its rightful home, the NJS Francis Building in Grand Turk. An opening ceremony is set for tomorrow, March 21st at 10 a.m. The building was damaged during Hurricanes Irma and Maria in 2017, and an arduous restoration process ensued. The House of Assembly has been meeting at the H.J. Robinson High School's auditorium for the past several years. Magnetic Media is your news leader.
We love playing video games, and the only way to win is with a fast, reliable connection. Flow has the best fiber internet for gaming and streaming. We've even tested it in our gaming lab on 6 different consoles. When we're playing, we only see users on the Flow network. Flow Home Max plans allow up for 6 persons using 3 consoles or application with 200 megabytes per second. No buffering or lagging, and you get that for a low price. Stay in the game with Flow's fiber fast internet. Visit discoverflow.co. Conditions apply.
There is simply nowhere else in the Turks and Caicos Islands that you can find such a wholesome variety of your favorite fresh foods. There is simply nowhere else in the Turks and Caicos Islands that you can find such outstanding service. And there is simply nowhere else in the TCI to answer your every food craving in a chic, comfortable, centrally located store. That's a place you can trust. Number 1 is Graceway IGA. Fresh, service, trust for over 20 years.
The number 2 man at the FCDO, or Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office, Deputy Director Adam Pyle, was in the Turks and Caicos early this week, having arrived on Monday, March 18th, in support of an ongoing reconnaissance mission from the UK. Pyle met with security leaders, the border force, and police, and sat in on meetings with the Strategic Coordinating Group. He also hosted a bilateral meeting with the Premier as the UK and TCI continue to hammer out details of what's to be done about illegal migration. So far, drones, increased patrols, and the HMS Trent have been deployed for border security for the Turks and Caicos Islands. Internationally now, as the company continues to experience a series of failures with its aircraft and undergoes investigations, another Boeing plane is under scrutiny. The New York Post reports that on Sunday, the inner windshield of an Oregon flight cracked when it was descending. The plane landed without incident. Boeing is the second largest aircraft manufacturer globally, producing for American Airlines, United, and Southwest. A 2019 whistleblower report had accused Boeing of prioritizing speed rather than safety. A criminal inquiry by the U.S. Department of Justice into the mid-air blowout of a door panel in January is ongoing. That does it for the Midday Edition. Thank you for joining us. We're back at 5 with TCI World and regional top stories.